What's up, everybody? Rod J back in the house. Could actually do a little beer and cigar stream, and I am using StreamYard. So if anybody wants to join, let me know. I had to mess with this damn thing to get it started at first. And for the beer, I'm going to drink one of the ones from Hop Butcher, and I'll have a separate video for the review. But it is the Scrap Metal. So there you go, there, Scrap Metal from Hop Butcher for the world. I'm actually shooting this in a vertical format because that's the only way that you can see comments on StreamYard. If I actually put it the other way, I won't be able to see any comments you guys make. So that is why I'm doing it in this type of situation. 7.5% ABV, 1.16 ounces. And then I am going to enjoy a cigar here. Roberto P. Duran cigar, as you can see, as it is a nice night after all the rains we had recently. So, what's up, Wayne? Cheers, my friend. If you want to join, just let me know. If you hear any noise in the background, that is the cicadas that are out now. So, the cicadas out getting their swerve on, you know what I mean? So, 17 years, it's been a while. So, they're ready to get busy. So, you can scoot my chair back here a little bit. And happy Friday to you, Wayne, and everybody else out there as well. I'm going to crack the cigar on the end here so I can light it up. So ready for the weekend. Yeah, and this lighter sucks too. Oh yeah, that tastes like the weekend, my friends. So hopefully you guys are having a great Friday out there. This is one that I just happened to grab. Don't know much about the Roberto Duran cigars. Still trying to get my cigar game up, but it's got a nice feel to it. Doesn't say where it was made at. Well, it says Baracoa on here, but it's got a nice tobacco feel. Oh yeah, weekends are made for these. Again, if you're just getting in, the Scrap Metal is what I'm drinking from Hot Butcher right now. Taste and notes: bright tropical, zested lime, and ripe melon. So again, I'll have a review on this video as well. I just wanted to kind of kick it on a Friday night and see what you guys are up to. I can feel a little bit of humidity rising. What's up, JV? Cheers. Amen for the weekend. I agree there, Wayne, for sure. Cheers to you, CB, as well. Yeah, baby. So I've had a few other beers already. So I'm going to be sharing those videos here on the channel as well. A big thanks for Hot Butcher for sending this one my way. Gonna let that settle for a second. And if you guys are drinking anything, let me know. Again, if you guys want to join, let me know as well. I'm on the phone, so I have to figure out how I can send you the link. But if you want to come on, that's an option, as I'm just chilling tonight on a Friday. Listening to the cicadas sing their love songs. What's up, Mick T in the house? Cheers, homie. So before I get into the beer, I guess let me say this. So I posted a note on the community tab a little bit earlier. And as many of you guys know, I don't get caught up in a lot of the YouTube drama that takes place. I really have no time for it. I really don't care to have time for it. But again, occasionally things will come across my doorstep, so to speak. And it's like, why do people get so hooked into the YouTube drama? There's really no time for it. There's no reason for it. I feel like there's no need for it in such a way. And so that's why I posted on the community tab a little bit earlier that just enjoy beer and be nice among each other. So I had one of the other beer tubers reach out to me. I'm not going to get into names and specifics. But then on Twitter today, I actually had a thing pop up as well that also addressed that. And like, some people are just out there hating on people for whatever reason it is, and that's just their MO. That's how they operate. So don't get caught up in the people that are trying to slam you and get you off course. Keep doing what you're doing. There's no need to pay those people any mind. Keep driving what drives you here on YouTube as well. Let me see here with StreamYard with their little live comment things there. All right. And it's more or less more of a nuisance, more irritating that people attack other people for things they shouldn't really even need to be attacking them for. So it wasn't me that was involved, so to speak, in the comment I put on the community tab if you saw that, but it was a friend of mine that was attacked there for no need off of, I'm going to just say, a usual suspect. And now on Twitter, I'm getting responses back from other people that also said they've attacked him as well. It's just stupid. It's like, why are you spending so much time into negative energy? Just have fun and enjoy YouTube. Talk about what you're going to talk about and leave others out of it. Amen for the weekend. Oh, we live, baby. We live. And cheers, McT. Cheers, Mick from CB. CB, hopefully you're feeling a little better and hopefully everything's okay from the storms that you went through, so that I know you had the different things that took place. You got your power back last night, but there were other things in effect too. So hopefully you're in good shape there, my friend. Try to adjust the camera. JV, cheers, Rajay, and crew. Just poured a Defiance pre-prohibition lager from one of my local faves. Nice. Well, this Hot Butcher has a nice feel to it. It's got a little bit of a fruitiness. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Fruity Pebbles cereal for some reason. It's very interesting. But I drank a few stouts earlier, ended up finishing with an IPA, and now I'm doing this here. What cigar are we smoking? It is the Roberto P. Duran. So that comes through there on the camera. I don't think it's the Boxer, but hey, you never know. But that's the cigar. I picked it up at the shop just because I don't know enough about cigars even to be dangerous. I just grabbed different things, and instead of me spending $20 on a cigar and kind of working my way up. So this is one of the $3 cigars, I believe. Let's see, 1 a.m. here, bro. Oh, well, I have my beers for the day. Crash out time. Yeah. Well, 1 a.m. I am sure, Mick. I am sure. Here, I still got some time. It's only 8:13. Wayne said, cheers to JV, Mick, and CB. And then cheers back. Cheers, Wayne. I don't have any drama, LOL. That's a good thing. It's nice to not have drama. I don't have any drama, really. It's just I have other friends that are involved in drama. And it's just kind of funny that people get so serious on YouTube over stuff that doesn't really concern them or shouldn't be anything that goes into effect. It's just like, why do you spend that much energy hating on a person? It's just stupid. It's stupid in my world. I don't get it. I don't have the time for it. I can say I don't understand it, but it's just dumb. It's just a waste. It's all negative. Mick T says, cheers, JV. Hating on people is a waste of time and energy. I agree, Wayne. And that's the thing, is like people hate on be like, are you jealous of something they may have done, or maybe they're having more success than you've actually had? I mean, whatever it may be, it's just I don't get involved in it really. But I hate when people are involved in it, especially good people that are being attacked for no reason whatsoever. Totally agree from JV to Wayne as well. Hey, Adam, what's going on? Mercy, cheers, my friend. Happy Friday to you. And again, I'm not getting into any of the name dropping type things, although if I mention the name, I think a few of you would actually know who I was talking about, but I'm not about getting to that level. I'm not that petty. Today's best day in 3. Very nice. Yeah, today's been great in the last 3 days. Sunny weather, although it's a little bit later now. We'll have a sunset here in a little bit. I'm outside, a little bit of ant action running around. Cicadas in the background, but they're not up here on the property. I don't see any cicada shells or anything along those lines. Some people do get freaked out by the cicadas, that's for sure. They don't really bother me though. Cicadas are out just doing their thing, trying to get busy. Bobby Brown, get busy. Hey, Mercy, cheers from Wayne. Yeah, we both have friends who's been in drama. Exactly, JV. So, yeah, you know this, and we've been in different circles where people have had the drama. It's funny. I came across an old video. I was cleaning up the YouTube channel yesterday, and it was an old video I came across that had some drama from a couple people in the past. And it was just like, I watched it again just to kind of watch it, and it still finds me dumbfounded just on all that was taking place in that. Indifference is stronger than hate. Yeah, I think so too. I think some people, when you're indifferent, they get upset because you're not hating on them or you're not responding. It's just like, I don't got time for you. I don't got time for you. Go do what you do. But at the same point, so my friends there feels like they don't want to make any more videos because of the way they were attacked. I'm like, you cannot let someone get in your head. You've got to go out there and still do what you want to do. Don't let anybody detract you. So it's just crazy. Too many keyboard warriors, right, Mick? Yeah. I got a feeling if you saw some of these people in person, they wouldn't be saying some of the shit they're saying. I agree with you there, homie. Of course, at 6'1" and being a big guy, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't say some of the stuff they're saying. Although, again, it's not anything direct against me, but it's kind of like some of these keyboard warriors pick people they feel like they can control. They're very careful about who they go after. So, just pretty pathetic in my feeling of it. But bullies trigger me. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it was kind of a thing where I got contacted about the one thing, and then I got contacted from another person about that same person attacking the other person, and it was kind of like, dude, like, what is this dude trying to do? Is he just that jealous of other people that might be getting more views their way? They're getting more looks than he's getting on his channel, even though he has more subs. He can't pull the people in. Why is he all upset? Why is he attacking people? What is going on with this dude? So it's kind of frustrating there. In I guess, utopian world, you wish that everybody would just get along, but we know that's not going to be the case. But I feel like if you don't got a beef with someone, why would you start one out of nothing? So, getting hot here in South Carolina in the 90s. Yeah, I bet. South Carolina, that heat ain't no joke for sure. And we're not talking about the barbecue. But with the heat, is it humid as well? Because if the humidity is in play, then that definitely makes that difference. Mercy says, are we talking about a certain person who is based north of Craig? I don't know the exact location of the person, but Mercy, you're probably pretty close if you think of a guy with glasses. I'll put it that way. So, again, he tried to say something about me one time. I put him in the spot. I called him right out on it, and he backed away. I don't know if everybody else can actually do that or not, but that's what I did, and situation was handled. But he's attacking other people that aren't doing that, and I feel like, why are you going out here attacking other people that aren't even messing with you? It's just terrible. And now they got a big thing on Twitter where other people are chiming in, and people are now attacking him, trying to not the person being attacked, but attacking the person that's been doing this about getting his channel removed from YouTube. And I'm like, did he remove his channel from YouTube? He deserves it for the shit that he's actually stirring up. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Right, JV, I'm with you, brother. And so, because I put that comment out earlier, just kind of shedding some light on what I was talking about by that comment, is just frustrating to see people out here attacking other people for no reason. Like, why spend that negative energy? Who cares who posts what? Videos attacking those who create videos is just lame as heck. Yeah, I agree. That's the whole thing, Wayne. It's just lame. It's just like, I think you know, what's the old saying? You point one finger, you point four point back at you or whatever, and you sitting there attacking someone else. You're looking like the worst person as well, especially when they've done nothing to you. So that's kind of a shitty situation, in my opinion. Vanessa's in the house. Cheers, Vanessa. JV says hello. Yes, he likes Belgian beer, correct. Yes, I spoke to the person who was targeted. He is okay. Yeah, well, I spoke to him as well, Mercy, and actually we spoke a little bit more. Now he's thinking about not even posting any more reviews, and I'm trying to tell him, keep doing what you're doing. Don't let anybody else detract you there. So he doesn't want to give up doing what he's doing, I don't think, but he just feels like it's not worth it. And I'm trying to tell him, if you're having fun doing it, then still do it. Don't let anybody else tell you you can't do it. That's just bullshit. Vanessa High from CB, AJV, a song comes from these folks cry me a river. That's good, Vanessa. Cry me a river. I don't know. I try to get along with everybody, so for me, it's just kind of a weird type situation. And Wayne says hello to Vanessa as well. Vanessa, what do you got going on up there in Connecticut? Are you making anything? Are you building anything? I know you got something going on for sure, probably. I was going to make some ribs for dinner. I don't know if I'm going to make them or not. They're actually the Curly's ribs, so I can put them in the oven or put them on a grill. They won't take as long, but I feel like maybe some ribs and French fries here in a bit. I haven't fully decided. Let me see here. What's up, Samson? Cheers. Happy Friday to you. It's actually one I just picked up. Still kind of just sampling different cigars, but this one is the Roberto Duran cigar that I picked up from one of the beer shops I was at earlier. So don't know much about it at all, but my cigar game, I'm trying to get up to speed, and definitely not there as of yet. Why is there a red ant trying to get near me? Get away from here, red ant. The bully says stuff a lot more offensive things about friends and common things that can be considered actionable. He's at the exception that proves the rule in the group. Yeah, he's what's the right term? I guess he's one of a kind in the space that he's in, and he's definitely attacked other people as well, um, which is sad in itself that he's actually attacked other people. Um, Most of the time, most people will ignore him, but he does get to some people that aren't able to maybe ignore him, and it's just like, just like I do different things talking about some of the sexism or racism in the beer industry. It's the same thing here. It's kind of like there should be no need for some of that stuff. It's just should be, you know, I know we're not going to all sit out here and sing kumbaya or whatever it may be, but at the same point, it's kind of like if you got negative shit, you should just take your stuff and go over in the corner. Like nobody wants to talk to you. Nobody wants to deal with you. Why are you out here doing this and ruining everybody else? The worst thing you can do to a beer drinker is ruin their buzz. Don't ruin my buzz, man. Don't be a buzzkill. Nobody wants you to be a buzzkill. And this guy has pretty much cornered that position, it seems. Do my reviews for me and me alone. If anyone likes them, great. If not, it's okay. Yeah, exactly. I do a lot of the stuff that I do here based on what I think of it and try to give my honest opinion. And if people like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. But it's just my honest look at something. We're all going to look at things differently. So it's about enjoying what you actually like. And the whole thing with YouTube, and if you got your channel, that's your channel. That's what you're actually looking to position about you. So I'm not trying to look at 100% people agreeing with me. In fact, I expect most people, well, I expected some people to not agree with me there, I guess I can say. But it's all about your expression. It's all about you. It's all about what you're sharing. If I get on here and I do a thing and I'm not a big bud drinker, people are going to like that possibly. But at the same point, that's just me expressing how I feel about it. And some people will like bud. So at the same point, it's all about respect. You don't attack people because you disagree on a point either. Ribs, I'm on the way. Well, these are those curly ribs, so I don't know if they're worth traveling for. I feel like a Waffle House would be kind of good tonight. Most people who like stirring up crap have a low self-esteem. I agree. They do it to make themselves get attention and get some self-worth and out of it. Oddly enough, just my thoughts. I agree, Jamie. It's kind of like they try to point stuff out to make themselves feel bigger, and there's no need for that. There's no room that should be there for people to actually do that. Like, why would you kick someone so that you could feel better about yourself? It's just some type of narcissism or something taking place there. Treat people with respect. Don't get involved in those type of situations. Vanessa said, redoing a shower upstairs. We were up tiling walls now, making the concrete pavement stones for patio next week. We repaired the cement mixer. Like Vanessa does nothing that's like a small job. It's not like, oh, I'm just up baking a cake, or I'm making a pie, or I'm just watering the flowers, whatever it may be. Vanessa's jobs are always so complicated. You're trying to figure out what is she all doing there, which I love about Vanessa. She's always got something great going on. JV says, nice. You can only ignore something for so long before it gets to be too much. Yeah, that's the thing. It's kind of like if you get poked in the eye, at some point you got to respond to getting poked in the eye, right? And I just feel like what is the deal? Why would you be in a position to do something like that? Did you not get enough love as a child? Did your mom not breastfeed you long enough? Like, why would you come out here and attack people the way you're actually attacking people over the smallest of things, and what is happening in their life so much that affects you in your life that you have to comment on it? It's just stupid to me. And pretty much kind of sad that kind of stuff happens. Well, thank you, JV. Appreciate that. Smashing the like, my friend. Amen. No buzz killers allowed, right? Yeah, nobody wants a buzz killer. Hey, waiting for earlier. Sorry, just venting. That's all right, Mercy. Vent on, my friend. Vent on. We have 2 firms for concrete blocks you place on the ground and fill with concrete. Lift, repeat. Ooh, 1,100 square feet. That's not a little job at all. I mean, my house here is 1,856 square feet, so not a little job. 2 forms, and said it's all good. Mercy from Wayne. I share what helps others learn. And that's how it should be. That's like when I do my YouTube channel, I try to share things that help others, right? I always talk about the beers, but I'm always wanting to try to help others and stuff. I don't attack people. I don't think that's worth anything. If you see somebody that might need help with something, you don't attack them. You might like help them to see where something else might be an opportunity. But we all deal with trolls on channels. I'm sure everybody has a YouTube channel here, and it's just frustrating or dumbfounding again to see people have to deal with that kind of stuff. It's just stupid. It's like there's not like anybody I've ever had on YouTube that actually hated that much to kind of come at them in that kind of way, and it's just kind of sad when people do it. You notice they never pick on Vanessa. She's got guns and bullwhips. That's true. I wouldn't mess with Vanessa. I don't think a lot of people would. So yeah. And Vanessa would know how to hunt them down as well. McT said, LOL, JV. I lived in the Bronx next to Yankee Stadium. I used to walk to Pfizer headquarters from home. Yeah, she was in some tough areas. CB said, Vanessa, I need your energy. And CB, hopefully you're feeling better, my friend. Hopefully you got through that second shot okay, that you're now recuperating and got rid of some of the other things that were taking place. Mercy says, you don't attack from someone who doesn't agree with your point. Yes, Rod, that's completely correct. If you start with a reasonable person, however, that prerequisite is not the case here. No, and that's the thing too. So the situation of the person is kind of like I could nail many flaws because I was sent the video of what he said, and I could nail many flaws in his argument right off the bat on how he was looking at things. I didn't respond to the video. I just responded to my friend to let him know, don't let him discourage him. But there were holes all the way through what he was actually saying there. And it's just bad because there's times you want to jump in, but it's kind of like, do you jump in? Do you not jump in? Do you kind of set the line? I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's a point, too, where people have to fight their fight, but you're kind of like, bring it over here. Bring it over here and see what happens type situation. Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like they pick people. They know they can pick people that they can control. They don't go after certain people because they know they would get the smack is downest, as The Rock would say, that they don't go after certain people because of that. And it's just sad. It's pathetic in my words. What's up, EB? EB in the house. Cheers, my friend. Y'all know, like, I can't even say, like, y'all know Eclectic Beer Reactions. Y'all should know Eclectic Beer Reactions, who's been blowing up like crazy. So make sure you check out EB. I got to catch up with some of his videos tomorrow as well. Some great stuff on his channel. And I know Erie says she's probably not playing tonight, but if you're playing tonight on the gaming, let me know as well. I'll probably jump in there some bit tonight. Poking the eye. Challenge accepted. Want me to fly into town to have a chat? I think you whooped this guy's ass when I said, tell you the truth. You show up with that bullwhip. He's already on his knees begging for you to let him go. So, yeah. What's up, Eclectic, my friend? AB, cheers. What's up, Gilbert? Cheers, homie. What is happening in your world? 1,100 square feet is the patio of the porch. That's a big porch. I'm just saying, that's a big porch. Cheers, Gilbert. What's up, JV? Cheers, Gilbert. Let me see here. I hit the button and went too quick. Don't feed the trolls, cut the head off, and show it to the other trolls. Yeah, I mean, EB knows. EB's had to deal with some of the trolls in the past and stuff, too. And I think anytime you grow your YouTube channel, it's a point where things may pop up like that. Although I've never had anybody come at me the way that he comes at some of these other people that are out there. But yeah, you got to cut the head off. What up, Wayne? Just chilling, and notice our friend Roger was live, so watching and laughing at all the comments. And if you guys want to jump on, I'm on StreamYard. Just let me know, and you guys can jump in as well. What up, Vanessa? Maybe I would rather burn this off the ground, but that's me. I don't fight fair. Good old Adam. Well, I think with this one individual, he has a history, and people know of the history. So, yeah. He'll probably see this, and because he does follow me on social media, and he'll probably be like upset because I'm saying stuff. But come at me, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. JV, hear that? Cheers, Wayne. Hey, there's more than one way to skin a cat. What up, Gilbert? Went to Colorado to a challenge in Denver. I got the person's driveway and stood there. Never ever had the balls to come outside. Never ever had any more trouble with them. That's how Vanessa rolls, though. That's how Vanessa rolls. You don't call out Vanessa because she will show up and she will challenge you. So that's awesome. Bring your bitch ass outside. Hey, eclectic. Cheers, EB. You guys, I love you guys. You guys make me laugh so much. That wasn't Thrash, was it, Vanessa? No, I don't think it was Thrash. Mathematics is truly wonderful. Proofs matter. Truth is the most important. Can of whoop ass, right? Yeah, sometimes you gotta let the can of whoop ass out. No, I like Thrash. He says, "What's up, BC? Cheers, homie." And Wayne said, "BC, cheers, buddy." BC says, "Cheers, all." And if you guys haven't checked out BC, I gave him the follow Friday for today to check out his channel. He's doing some great beers out of Michigan, so make sure you check him out. EB says, "Shit, I had to deal with trolls recently for taking a video down after finding out the person that owned the video I react to says racist stuff." So yeah, I mean that can happen. That can happen. Like you don't know until you know some things, right? So they on it. Hour of the Wolf is important in human interactions. Cheers, Wayne. He'd be jealous. I think that's the case, Mick. I think there's some jealousy out there that the person attacks other people because he may not be getting what he thought he should be getting. So I must ask, who is the person? I'm not going to get in. I think some of the guys here also know that too. So it's just, be who you are in these situations and don't go out there trying to attack people and be in a certain way. YouTube should just be fun. You should be able to enjoy YouTube and not deal with a lot of these negative type situations. Most people on YouTube are just sharing information and details on things. So to attack people for stuff is just crazy. She destroys them. Vanessa does destroy them. As far as gaming, wifey is down with the little one, which means when I get my oldest later, the wifey and little one will be awake till 3 or 4, and so I'll be gaming for a while. All right. If I'm gaming a bit, I'll definitely jump on as well. I will figure out who is in a given time. I just want you to know I'm on Vanessa's side no matter what. LOL. Smart move, JV. Always be on Vanessa's side for sure. The fight breaks out. I'm Team Vanessa. That's a smart move, JV. Be Team Vanessa. That's the team you want to be with. Not a bad cigar. Actually goes down rather easily. Drinking a Musaka Brewery Blueberry Treasure, your grandpa style pale ale flavor with Karatha Dairy's Blueberry Treasure ice cream. Son, very nice. We actually have a brewery here, Sonder Brewing. They teamed up with one of the ice cream companies that works at Kings Island, which is a big amusement park here in Cincinnati, that does some ice cream. So they came out with ice cream beer. So haven't picked it up yet. May try to pick it up this weekend, but that sounds like it might be something interesting as well. Eclectic. I said, I like y'all. You're on my good side. I do have a little black book of certain souls in this world. FTI, don't get on that list. FYI. Yeah, don't want to get on Vanessa's bad side. Can't game. I got sausage fingers. That can happen. That can depends on what game you're playing and stuff though too. So, which I started doing some different games online. I need to go back and do some of the the Telltale series, which are interesting. The Telltale series, you actually play the game and you're faced with a situation and you respond to it, and however you respond changes the storyline. So, some pretty cool stuff they got for the gaming. Oh crap! Thanks, Vanessa. I definitely didn't want to make that list. Yeah, you don't want to be on Vanessa's bad list. It's like Wedding Crashers and the one chick. She'll find you. Some nice fruitiness with this beer here, though. I need to finish Detroit Become Human so I can start a series of Stranded Deep. Yeah, so Detroit Be Human. I got back into that on the gaming channel a little bit ago. I need to go back in and do some more stuff with that as well. But I've got the Stranded Deep too, so I haven't played that yet either. I've also got the Subnautica, so I need to do something with that possibly. And I picked up Jurassic Park, which is kind of interesting just because I always liked a Jurassic Park movie. I like the dinosaur type thing, and now I can create my own dinosaur movie. Most dudes on here would let Vanessa bull with them. Yeah, some places that will cost you some dollars to even do so, Gilbert. I didn't think most would have a choice. That could be it too. Hey, Chugs, what's going on, Mike? Cheers, my friend. Happy Friday to you. And again, if anybody wants to join, let me know and get you the link here if you want to jump in. EB said, "What up, Chugs?" That's for sure, EB. My leather thigh highs and bullwhip were popular in New York City in the end of the 80s. Yeah, yeah, probably so. Oh, bro, I don't know if the patience for Subnautica. Yeah, I haven't done it. The only times I've seen it when Redbeard did on his channel and Mike has done on his channel. Seems interesting, but Stranded Deep, I don't think would be any different, right? Stranded Deep will be kind of like Subnautica. Chug said, "What up, EB? Cheers, Chugs." This says, "Hi, Chugs." Chug says, "Yo." But yeah. So you talk basketball for you NBA fans out there. What do you guys think? LeBron and his Lakers are out of the playoffs. LeBron couldn't pull it together with his team last night, and they've gone fishing, so to speak. It'll be interesting. I don't know if anybody can beat Brooklyn at this point. I kind of think Brooklyn is definitely the overall favorite. It'll be interesting to see if anybody from the West can kind of match up against them. I was trying to think if Phoenix could kind of match up. I'm thinking maybe Chris Paul against Irvin, but then who do you have against Durant and who do you have against Harden? It's like I don't know if anybody can match up. It might be Brooklyn's year to win it all, and they may have actually bought themselves a championship. EB says Phoenix is dangerous with LA out. Yeah, they're dangerous, but can they beat Brooklyn? That's the question. Chugs just started playing the solo royale. Nice. Yeah, down go the Lakers, right? So yeah, Lakers are gone. So it'll be interesting to see going forward. Um, I don't think anybody in the East can beat Brooklyn, especially if the Sixers don't have Embiid. If the Sixers have Embiid, maybe they can make it interesting, but it's hard to think of Brooklyn not getting to the finals now. And in the West, thinking of anybody that can actually stop them. Brooklyn all depends on Kyrie's mind. Well, Kyrie's mindset is a question mark at times. The base has more PlayStation lives in. I think I should get one. You should get some. Oh, fives in. Oh, you should get a PlayStation 5. So you can join us on Call of Duty, Vanessa. I know you talked about that before. That's all the way. Whether it's flat Earth today or he has personal issues tomorrow, right? You never know what Kyrie's going to be. No finals this year with LeBron. Thumbs up. It's the first year ever that LeBron has been knocked out in the first round as well. Chuck said, I like Utah, but anyone out of the West is going 0-4. So you think anybody out of the West is going to get swept by the Brooklyn Nets if they play them? What about Denver? Can Denver put up something? I know Denver's trying to fight back in their series, but I don't think they have enough there as well. A lot of people like Dallas with Luka, but I don't see them being enough there either. I just think it's pretty much the next year unless something crazy happens. Oh yeah, the Heat have been sent back already, Wayne, so they're already out. I'll take flat Earths for 200, Alex. That's pretty good. The liberal West against the boogie down. I'm clueless on NBA, NFL, but I love NASCAR. Wonder Kyle Busch going to Toyota, LOL. Speaking of NFL, so it's not the NFL in specific, but I heard they're bringing the USFL back, which is kind of interesting. So there was a thing they were interviewing Doug Flutie about that, but apparently they're trying to relaunch the USFL, which for some of you kids, you may not remember that, but it was a short stint in the 80s. And actually, the USFL had a lot of stars there. They had Jim Kelly, they had Herschel Walker, they had Steve Young. They had a lot of players that didn't go to the NFL but went to the USFL for more money at the time. So, kind of interested. They're talking about bringing that back as well. I think the Nuggets will give them a run for the money. I think Phoenix has the pieces with Paul, Booker, Bridges. Yeah, I like that. And Ayton to hang with them for a few games and make it interesting. But Paul's not 100% either, so he's actually fighting through some injuries. Geometry courses help with those flat Earth concepts, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's some flat earthers out there, including Kyrie Irving. Not a doubt. So cheers, Suggs. What's up, Michael? Hey, how it goes? How's it going for you, my friend out there on the West Coast? Cheers, homie. Good to see you, buddy. Hell no, Michael over. Oh no, wait a minute, that's Dan. I got Michael confused with Dan there for a second. Dan's actually in Canada, so Western Canadian reviewer versus Western beer reviews. I think is actually Michael. But happy to see you, buddy. And Dan is actually one of my nemesis when we usually play NHL. So, although I haven't gotten the NHL 21 as of yet, even though it's been on sale, I just haven't gotten that game. So, I always like playing hockey against Dan. Mick, if Kurt doesn't resign with Ganassi, he'll probably end up on Jordan's team. Oh. They bring the SFL back. They need to do regulation like European football, send the worst two NFL teams down and send the top two USFL teams up, make it interesting. That would be an interesting spin there. But they did have good talent back in the USFL for the number of years that it lasted. Oh, excuse me, relegation. I am right there with the EB. Yeah. Well, I know Western Reviews is beard with Michael. Yeah, I messed that up there, but yeah. Thanks, BC. Yeah, but if y'all know Dan's Western Canadian reviewer. Michael is Western beer reviews. So this is becoming like craft beer. It's crazy keeping track of people's names nowadays. Oh, Blake would be so disappointed. The Cowboys in the USFL. Blake will be highly upset. Oh man. I will say the cigar does last for a good amount of time, which is nice. I'm trying to think of the best cigars I had might have been down in the Dominican Republic where they were able to get cigars in Cuba, which were nice. Just got done smoking some baby back ribs, stuffed portobello mushrooms. Oh, nice shit. We also head to BC's house. BC's got it going on. Did you shoot a video, BC, of the food and stuff you were making or take a picture for Instagram or anything? I'm sure it looked pretty delectable. Hey, they might could win though. You never know. Uh, Dan says, yeah, but I'm one of the OGs, second generation of the beer reviewers here. That's true. That is true, Dan. You are definitely right there as well. I can't remember how long you've actually had your channel, but if you guys don't know Western Canadian Reviewer and Dan, make sure you check him out up in Canada. It was on the beer reviews that he actually does. Great channel as well. These beer review channels get into be like rappers with little in front of the name or somewhere in it. Yeah. There's some common occurrences for sure, right? Yeah, I was going through. It's funny the other night. I was going through some of the beer stuff. I had comments that I had not seen before from over the last few years. That I don't know if it was cleaned up because of YouTube Studio or whatever. That I was responding to a few, but seeing some of the channels that just didn't make it like over a period of time, it's like I see a comment from someone and I'm like, oh, let me respond. And like, oh, they haven't done a video like in over a year. I mean, I think people think you can do a beer video or a beer channel, and I'm sure it's with other genres as well, and think automatic you're going to have success. And it doesn't happen that way. You got to put the time and effort in when you're building a YouTube channel. But it was just interesting seeing those that have fell by the wayside. Just saw on Facebook that my first beer review was 8 years ago. Wow, nice. Yeah, this is I started this channel back March of 2015, so 6.5 years in now. What's up, Jeff? Good to see you, my friend. Cheers, homie. It's been a while. Hopefully you're doing well. What's up, Jeff? Big because of his following. And what up, Jeff asks? Yeah, so Jeff's been around for a while too, as far as like chiming in on some of the stuff that I've done. So I always appreciate the longevity of the people that have hung with me over this period of time. It's been fun. It's great to share a lot of these beer videos. I was talking to people earlier about some of the beer stuff I do on the channel, and you guys have made it fun over the years for sure. And Jeff said hey to JV as well. And I'm on my phone, so I can't play the McRib video, but JV, the McRib video is still epic, my friend. A lot of people enjoyed that last week when I played it. And if you don't know JV's channel, make sure you check him out at JV's Hangout, where he's doing a lot of great things as well. I haven't talked to Blake, so I don't know if Blake's doing a Friday night throwdown tonight, but if he is, he usually does that around 9 as well. Thoughts out to Blake and stuff. I know he's commenting where his dad's dealing with a broken hip, so hopefully Pops is definitely doing well too, and he's helping him out there. It's actually pretty nice and peaceful right now. The cicadas have seemed to relax a little bit as we head into the night hours. Could you imagine being buried in the ground for 17 years and then you come out to mate and then you die? That's the life of a cicada. Interesting. I don't know what cicadas actually provide anyway. Like, is there anything they provide when they're in the ground for 17 years? JV says, wish I had a cigar, lol. Well, this is the first night I've actually gotten a chance to enjoy it because we've had rain the last few days. So I made it a important note to pick up a cigar earlier so I can enjoy it tonight for sure. Jeff says, hey, Ed's eclectic beard as well. And compost, if you dig deep. I guess, yeah, maybe that's where they contribute or whatever. It's a nice hot butcher beer, though, as usual. I can't wait to get back to Chicago at some point, checking out Hot Butcher, their new brewery. We do some good stuff for sure. I guess that's better than coming out of your mom's basement after 18 years to find a mate because you have no license or job. That's pretty funny. Western Canadian Dan's having a heavy metal horchata beer while barbecuing some ribeye. Nice. Hopefully, you're shooting some video on your channel there, Dan, to share some of that. I'm trying to shoot some more stuff when I'm grilling, as you guys have seen here on the channel. So I'll try to share more of that stuff as they go forward so you can see some of that stuff taking place. EB said that sounds tasty. I do agree. I'm still wondering what mosquitoes are here for, LOL. Just to bother us. I think mosquitoes and ticks are here just to bother people, and fleas as well. Um, Although they bother animals more, it's just like, why do you make certain things? Then again, why would you give a wasp as much power as you do with their sting? Like, what? Why would a wasp have that much power, or a bee even? Although a bee, if they sting you, they're pretty much dead. But a wasp can sting you again and again and again, and it's just like this little insect has that much power. That's crazy. EP quick call me out, LOL. I was drinking B43 earlier today. A nice one from Old Nations as well. I saw some Old Nations beer earlier when I was in the store, so I didn't pick up any, but I had the stuff they actually had. But Old Nations does some pretty good beers. I think you saw earlier, BC, that now you're going to have 3 Floyds up in Michigan, which is nice. So you get their distribution. JV, after he made the apple, the rocks grew wings and bruised arms instead of the feet. Always comes back to the apple. I follow you, Blake, JV, and others from EB. Recommendation. I enjoy the content and fun everyone has. I enjoy seeing real Americans, not Fox News portrayed. Well, we appreciate you being here too, Mick, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful what the media puts out there because it's not always that being the case in a lot of the areas. In fact, a lot of the media stuff that you see is probably, let's say, less than 10% of the population, how things actually work, whether it's Fox or whether it's CNN or whatever it may be. It's kind of like more people have more stuff in common than they don't. So a lot of our media will lead with the stories that kind of drives the positions that things are kind of crazy when they're really not as crazy as what you would think if you're from overseas or so. What's that, a basement? I quit my job. What's the basement got to do with the job, JV? Yeah, if I can ever get a show like Guy Fieri where I'm traveling to breweries and talking about beer, I'd quit my job for sure. If I can get a job traveling around the country and talking about beer, that would be the ideal job to retire from. That would be top level for sure. Oh, Jeff, my bad. My bad. I was going to, but I still need to post my last beer by the barbecue review yesterday. Well, you can still do it. I mean, hell, I tell you one thing, and this is something I share with a lot of YouTubers. Also, if you're not shooting shorts more, you should be, because shorts, if you're getting picked up on the short shelf by YouTube, that's a great thing. So shoot a short of you grilling on the barbecue and just share it to your channel. That gets more eyes on your channel as well. It's a great opportunity. YouTube is really digging deep into that because they're going against TikTok on stuff. So it doesn't have to be a long video, 60 seconds or less. Make it a vertical, shoot a shorts, and have fun with it. It will be eclectic. So glad you joined in the family, make team, but be careful what you wish for. We're halfway crazy. We are. So it's like on a gaming channel, me, EB, and Erie had a couple people playing with us that weren't as familiar with us. They were new. We had to let them know, hey, things get a little crazy here. So just so you're aware. I'm fully qualified already, JV. I haven't had a cigar over a year. My favorite cigar shop, curbside pickup. Hours don't line up with my hours. Oh, so it's hard for you to get the cigars there then. I wonder if they do like delivery on some of the cigars. Western Canadians are back in a bit. Yeah, I seen that. Nice. Content waiting on 3 Floyds to get to Michigan. Yeah, so that'll be huge. I mean, because I know a lot of people in Michigan that like 3 Floyds. Usually you have to drive to Indiana to get it. So now you'll actually get it there. Clickbait. Yeah, you don't want clickbait, that's for sure. I think someone joined Chipmunk's show from the bathtub the other day. Do you know who that was? I did not hear about that. I'm sure Chipmunks was kind of thrown off by that situation. From the bathtub, little rubber ducky. I have a basement for sale with house attached, JV, Jeff says. Yeah, me, LOL. News media isn't worth dealing with. Yeah. Shorts, or if you have the story feature, post to one, next day, post to the other. Yeah, definitely. So you have the stories, you have the shorts, great opportunities to share with stuff as well. Don't have to do a full blown video. In fact, I'm going to release like 4 shorts here. Probably later, I'll set them up to get scheduled out of the beers I did earlier. Less than a minute, kind of give you an idea on some of the beers I actually enjoyed earlier today. So I'll release that as well. But shorts is a great opportunity, I think. I kind of like it in that when you think of the time span that most people spend on YouTube, it's a great way to kind of condense some stuff and have it out there and have people check out your channel. Yes, you do, Jeff, so I can move to Colorado. Hey, Colorado's not a bad state to move to for sure. T. Micah, hey, brother, what's going on, Micah? Cheers, homie. What is happening? Y'all know Micah. Make sure you check Micah out. And hopefully we get Micah in for some Call of Duty. He just updated his stuff the other night. Great stuff that he's doing on his channel. A lot of good game and a lot of good fun for sure. Can we drink beer while watching the show? Asking for a friend. You can always drink beer while watching the show. Hey, B. Micah, cheers, homie. Hey, JV. What's up, Micah? What's up, Dickie? Cheers, Dickie. Y'all know Dickie Beer Reviews down in Las Vegas. Check him out as well. Dickie is one of the interesting beer channels because he does a beer review and then he gives you a music cover that he does at the end of the video, which is also nice as well. But Dickie is funny. I just got an email about the Motley Crue Beer Fest taking place again in Vegas. I think it's October 16th, and I'm kind of debating in my head, can I go to Vegas for this beer event? So I don't know if you saw it or not, but October 16th, they're going to have the Motley event again there, which is we went there a few years ago, and it was a great time for sure. JV, are you serious? I thought that was a Twitch gimmick. I must buy more supplies for rolling cigars. Indeed. Are you rolling blunt cigars or are you just rolling cigars? That's the question. He said, what up, Dickie? Oh, Jeff, what's up? Full of bubbles and nothing showing. Dickie said, eclectic reaction. Cheers. Oh, hell, it's Micah. Yeah, that's what people say sometimes. You know, when Micah shows up, it's like, oh, hell, it's Micah. Yeah, F you too, Jeff. LOL. CV said, Micah, cheers. Yeah, serious. LOL. McT did it. They said, so he's officially part of the family, I think. LOL. Yes, if we are playing from, let me know. Yeah, I'm going to definitely probably play later for sure. I know Erie's down, but EB, I think if you're up, if you want to play later, we could definitely do that, and maybe we'll get Blake or some other people in as well. So I'm going to be kicking back later on, doing some gaming for sure. Well, thanks, JV. Appreciate it, homie. Damn, you went negative fast, Mike. I at least you said. Think he said, thanks, man. I've been here. I do crappy song. No, you do good. Hey, you get out there and you play the guitar and you do it. And guess what? A lot of people don't. A lot of people can't. So don't undercut yourself. It's always enjoyable when you're out there doing something like that. And I like that as a little bit of a twist to your channel, right? We all look for things that might separate us, and you having the guitar covers is an awesome thing as well. Let me know. Jeff, think he gives you a 2-4 with his, yeah, a little reach around action. Do it. Yeah, I gotta see if the wife's never been to Vegas actually. So her birthday is actually October 22nd. So if she's interested in possibly looking at Vegas, I'm definitely going to try to see about posing that to see about us going out for sure. Sarcasm, stimulus. Could there be reactions? 2-4 with his. Oh, Mike said, Hangout that only works on my channel. LOL. Let me see. Yes, sir. A 2-for-1. You get a review and a cover. Awesome content always, EV said. Awesome. And rolling tobacco cigars since I was 14. Connecticut shade tobacco is getting extinct. So it's like a shortage of that tobacco right now, I guess. Yeah, definitely need EP. I have to be at someone, LOL. Thanks, man. The EP. I throw bloggers in there too. Nice. Mikey, that might work if we were playing Among Us. LOL. Drunken Among Us, even more so. I've never played the Among Us game, and I've seen Micah do it. I've seen people in there do it. I just never got into it, but it seems like at this point, it's kind of went the way of MySpace. Like, do people still play Among Us? Is it kind of still out there, or do people kind of like change their attitude toward that game? JV says, I'm going to do a beer review and use the beer bottle as my slide for a song, LOL. That'll work. My man, for fuck's sake, I assumed you forgot about me by now. The Micah, yeah. Most all Connecticut shade is no longer grown. Oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah, definitely a shortage then. Micah says, Jeff, I did. And then I saw you in chat, and the coals of the fire that is my disdain for you were ignited again. Oh, can't we be friends? JV says. Why can't we be friends? Disdain. At least get it right. Yeah, people still play Among Us. There are quite a few updates and add-ons. Yeah, I mean, people still play it, I guess, and it's kind of like Fortnite. People still play Fortnite. Does anyone ever play like H1N1 anymore? Or what's the other one? PUBG or whatever? PUBG. I don't know if people still play those games. I got them on my PlayStation, but I never play them. I wonder if other people are still playing them as much. Usually it's Call of Duty for the most part. Although I do have Warface that I play once in a while too. So many games that are freaking out there. It's hard to keep up on them all. I just go with the mood, feel like whatever I feel like enjoying. I'll pop it in. I started doing a Peaky Blinders game, which I'm a big fan of the Peaky Blinders show. So the game had to kind of pick it up, especially in the deal they have for like $6 or something. So I was like, yeah, I got to pick this one up. Hopefully they bring it back for another season here next few months. Let me see. Mick says, I'm stoned and I'm trying to roll over and I look like a shaved monkey has had his tongue stretched and forced to change a diaper with my feet. That's some imagery there, my friend. If you should see the roars from the pronunciation of the word Birmingham in England, even though we have one here. Hey, now Micah won a spelling bee back in first grade. Give him a break, Jeff. He said 3-letter words. Yeah, I got ripped for that one. Well, oh man. It's all fun and games, just picking, of course, and that's what it should be about. It should be just a fun and games. LMAO, bro, some of the shits had me in tears laughing. I know all good, LOL. Public education. Good old public education. I will say I went to Catholic school the first 6 years. Well, first 5.5 years of my life, we had to move the second half of the year, and then public the second 5.5 years, and or 6.5 years, I guess. You are ahead of the curve with private a lot of the time. It seems I was like in 8th grade, like teacher asked a question, and it's just like I ain't gonna answer that question because everybody should know that, and nobody knew it. Nobody knew the answers to the questions they were asking. History, fucking geography, whatever it may be. It's like, man, y'all don't know the answer to that question. So private school does pay off, I think, at some points. But I guess it depends on the school district you're actually in as well. Let me see here. Still want to know, is it color or color? I think it depends on what side of the pond you're on. The European version has a U in it. Let me see. I'm a YouTuber, not an English major. Hell, I barely speak English. Well, in America, we've bastardized the English language for sure. So we're not the best ones on English. Been fun indeed, my friend Jeff. Jet flying over Rajay's head. Oh, did you see a jet in the background? Yeah, we're not too far from the airport. Probably about 10 miles, 15 miles or so. So occasionally we'll see some planes up there. This is true, Micah. Micah, I'm a Brit. I can't speak English. LOL. Funny dark. Yeah, West Virginia, only 2 hours. Yeah. Yeah, it's getting darker now here, but I mean, you guys definitely feel it before we feel it. We dropped the U so it costs less in ink in newspapers as well as when sending telegrams. There you go. It's color. Gilbert says, well, he's in Canada, so you know. Chemtrails, get your yeah. How many videos are out there about chemtrails? That's kind of crazy, but there are. That's another conspiracy theory or whatever, like the whole chemtrails thing. Let's see. These chugs, little chugs. Is it aluminum or aluminium? Yeah, that's a good question, Mick, because I've heard people say it's actually super be pronounced aluminium, but we call it aluminum here in the States. I don't know. Is it almond or is it almond? Some people call it almond some people call it almond. Tomato, all kinds of different things happening. I know the English can speak English. Those words change every 20 minutes, so ours at least have an hour or more. Definitely a good question for sure. Refer to the periodic table. Oh, that's like an answer you'd be like a teacher would give you. Like, you ever ask a teacher when you were a kid in school, how do you spell a certain word? And they say, well, look it up in the dictionary. And you're like, if I knew how to spell it, I wouldn't need to look it up. How am I going to find it in the dictionary if I don't know how to spell it anyway? Why did teachers tell you to look it up in the dictionary if you don't know how to spell the word in the first place? Obviously, you don't know what section to look into because you can't spell the word. So why say look it up in the dictionary? I never understood that in school. That's kind of like the sayings where we say a cake and eat it too. Yeah, I mean, if I have a cake, why would I not want to eat the cake? They're like, yeah, it's right there. Like, it's a cake. I want to eat the cake. That's why I have the cake. So why would it be a question of you want your cake and to eat it too? Obviously, I want to eat the cake if I'm holding the cake. Why? Who's going to hold a cake they don't want to eat? I don't know how that works. Colors is social spelling. That's funny, Gilbert. Is it catalog or catalog? That was colors social spelling. That's just Gilbert being Gilbert. Calories. Gilbert makes sense. Bunch of commies. Are we calling the Canadian commies now, Mike? Is that what we're doing? Although they do have free health care. I'm just saying. It's a whole different thing when people say they're against socialism, and it's like, do you realize how many socialist programs we have in the States? Just saying. Hey, what's up, FACP, Raj? You a Burrow fan? I'm from New Orleans and a huge LSU fan. What's going on, FACP? I'm hoping Burrow pulls it off. I think, when he was playing for LSU, I definitely thought, I rooted for him. They had a great squad down there under Les Miles and stuff. So, I'm not Les Miles. Who's the other guy who came in? The Ed Overjohn or whatever. That guy, the guy that talked with the whole Cajun accent. But when Burrow was there, Burrow was solid. So when the Bengals took him, I'm hoping he does well. But here's the thing. As soon as he got drafted, I was like, well, they better get some linemen. Of course, the Bengals didn't get linemen. And then we saw what happened last year. He got taken out, which is bad. So hopefully this year he can stay upright. And I'm starting to wonder. He wears number 9. Carson Palmer wore number 9. Both of them had those knee injuries and stuff like that. I'm like, maybe you shouldn't wear number 9 anymore in Cincinnati. So, yep. He's got Jace now. So that was a question in itself, like to take Jace or take that lineman they were looking at. I'm hoping Jace, having a combination he's used to definitely is a benefit. But if you can't keep him upright, that's going to be bad as well. So hopefully they keep him upright and him and Jace can connect. Being here in the Cincinnati area, hopefully they will get that win. I mean, we were talking about cicadas earlier, 17 years. I mean, if you're a cicada, you're coming out now and you're like, what? The Bengals still haven't won a playoff game? It's just the way it's worked out. So hopefully, I like his drive. I think he's got the right attitude. He can definitely be a person that might be that game changer the Bengals needed. So we'll see how it all plays out. Coach O, yeah. And Oberon. Having the Dragon's Milk. Let's not talk politics. Dragon's Milk is a good beer. That's a good. I like it. Are you having just a straight Dragon's Milk or one of the varieties of it? We're only commies with Trudeau in power. Should the U.S. is socialism 101? Just let the corporations and banks decide how it's doled out policy-wise. Don't believe me. Don't pay taxes on something you paid off that's considered property. Yeah, it's we have a lot of the different social aspects. It's just so funny. It's like I don't think people actually understand that. It's kind of like when they have people saying, keep the government out of my Social Security. And it's like, your government runs the Social Security type thing. So, yeah, we have different stuff here. It's just not, there's a difference between like the total socialism and a democratic type socialism, so to speak. But I don't know if a lot of people understand that. Good Tigers, LOL, or however you spell in Cajun, right? I think that's the right spelling, though, there, Micah. Always the smart choice. Damn, you made me agree with you. So Mike and Jeff still going back and forth. What up, Didi? Before you ask, yes, I played today, and the futures is yes for tomorrow. Yeah, I figure you probably played golf today, and probably had a good time doing it. You probably got like an 84 or something like that, and probably playing tomorrow again. I mean, Didi in golf, he definitely gets his opportunities to play out there. Chips in the UK are what we call French fries here, definitely. They're fish and chips or fish and fries for us. I didn't think the Cajuns have an alphabet. It's hard enough to understand the grunts on Micah. Are the grunts just from Ed, though, or does everybody grunt? Bourbon Barrel A's, 11% ABV. Oh, nice. So that's like the base version. Okay, cool. JV said, nice, Micah. And EB says, I also love the folks that didn't want Biden because they wanted to keep free market policies when we have one of the most heavily regulated markets in the world. Yeah, well, people only know what they actually know, and some people don't know as much as they think they know. I guess is the easiest way to say that. Grill, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's it. Probably is a JV. No telling JV. It's all grunt. Just before they down a a crawdad and frog legs. I've never done a crawdad, even though I've been in New Orleans. I just couldn't get myself to eat a crawdad. But yeah, crawdad and frog legs are definitely popular down there. Oh, it's go. We were both wrong, LOL. Hume is where you make it. Is that like the Cajun spelling of it? uh, well, I think at this point, my beer is out. My cigar is almost out. The lights are almost out, as you can see by the darkness as we're starting to fall upon us. So I'm going to probably end this here in a second. But there we go. Made up sounds, right? Grill sounds like a cheese sauce. Yeah, yeah, you know. I don't know if you can get it at 7-Eleven, but yeah, it might be a cheese sauce. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this baby up and get inside and grab myself a little dinner. And then if you guys are watching the gaming channel, Rod J Gaming, I'll probably have some gaming stuff up here in a little bit as well after I eat. So check me out over there. Also, Mike, if you want to connect with us, then we'll get you in for some Call of Duty or something as well and have a good time. Mick says, I miss mixing. I went to France, asked the waiter if he had frog legs. He said, yes. I replied, good. Hop in the kitchen and get me a burger. That's funny, Mick. You're great live, Rod. Let me know when you're ready to play. You got me on Twitter. I do. Yeah, I'll let you know when we're ready in there. So after I eat a little bit of food, I'll definitely give you a shout as well. And EB, if you're going to join us, that's great too. I know, like I said, Erie's out, but if you want to join us, that'd be awesome. CB said, thanks, Rod. Thanks. And Didi says, cheers. All good night. Enjoy the Rod and the crew. Thanks, JV. Drink one for me. I'm going to drink maybe one or two more for you, my friend. We'll see how it goes tonight. May actually drink a little bit of the whiskey. Who knows? Gilbert's a nice fool. Cheers, everyone. I look forward to catching up with you guys soon. Again, the gaming channel, Rod J Gaming, if you want to connect with us over there as well. Hopefully you guys are having a great Friday night, and definitely we'll look forward to catching up with you soon. JV's last comment, who's going to fire up the grill? Yeah, well, Western Dan, he was doing some grilling. He's just fired up and showed some of the stuff he's actually doing. And Jeff says toast. So cheers, everybody. Catch up with you soon. Have a good one. And we'll talk later.